Hi, neighbors. Welcome to Season 4 of the Stoners Nextdoor, coming to you live from Cell Block C with inmate Aaron and inmate Maul. Remember to kickstart your weekend here every Friday with a curated critique of some of the craziest posts by your next-door neighbors from around the country.
This is Aaron.
And I'm Maul, and we are back to tell you what's going on around our neighborhood. So we have somebody who is wanting to give away some free green tea. And here is his description.
Love green tea.
I do too, but you won't after this. Free green tea, 10 boxes. My mom drank it and she passed.
It says that?
That's exactly what it says.
A giveaway.
So
thanks.
Thanks. I'll take all of them.
Can I come by this afternoon?
So William, I love William. He says, I'd like to recommend you take a fundamentals of marketing class and I think you need help with your messaging. And then Mercedes, our beloved Mercedes.
Mercedes hasn't felt compelled.
interested in gifting this item to several people.
All right. Now I've got one.
Okay.
Where Rosalind said that they had true solar power where they live now. You see this photo?
What?
It says, we moved to blank from blank a few months ago. The weather here is very warm. As we try to be eco-friendly, an idea lit up. Pun. During warm/hot months to save on PG&E bill, we came up with this idea. Instead of using dishwasher *S drying cycle, we took the trays out to the backyard to dry. Period.
You have got to be kidding me.
So if you have sun-facing balcony or yard, this will work for you.
So they are legit just taking the racks
They're
out.
carrying out the racks.
You can
outside.
actually keep them in the dishwasher and just say no dry, and it's pretty much the same effect. Just crack it open.
Well, you know what?
They went too far.
We're gonna carry them out into the backyard.
Too far, and let the dogs can come piss all over them, and then you have to wash them again, and so you might as well have dried them.
Rosalind says
Jesus.
humble brag or bug and dust catcher.
Seriously.
And Raymond says, I love dust and bird poop on my dish.
Exactly. Precisely. Thank you. Thank you. Precisely. No way. Rats running all over it. No.
All right.
Oh my stars. Okay, here is a misconnection, and the title is Nerdy Thrifter with the Final Fantasy ringtone. Ooh, okay. Saw you peeping some trinkets at Village and thought I'd say hi. We talked about gourds and your time at Goodwill.
Sure we did.
Gourds, why not? Yeah.
Why?
You had pretty hair. Your phone went off and I mistook your ringtone for Zelda. You gently corrected me saying
that
it was
not Zelda.
It was the Final Fantasy title theme. How could I be so foolish?
Oh.
Now, there's no call me. There's no, is he apologizing? I don't know. But boy, I mean, the shame of,
Zelda.
confusing Zelda and Final Fantasy theme. Lord, what's this world coming to?
Are you missing a cat, or do you have a lost cat? I saw this beautiful cat in the woods behind my house, and I walked around to the front of my house.
Oh my God, was it a cougar?
My dogs were in the backyard, and I brought her. I was trying to bring her inside so we could find her owners, but she didn't appreciate my efforts. Look at this. Here's a picture of this cat.
Oh my God. That's a Hellcat. That's actually a Hellcat.
Is attacking this person.
Why would you go near it?
She's wearing a collar, but has no identification. She went back into the woods.
Because they don't want it back.
Please.
They do not want that cat back.
This cat.
They are hoping that collar gets
I've ever
twisted
seen in
on
my
a
life.
twig and just ends it
white.
all.
That
is crazy.
Andrea says that's a lion.
It doesn't look like it doesn't. This looks like the Cowardly Lion.
You need to put it back in the woods.
Oh my God, that's awful.
Oh my God, this is killing me. Justine says missing cat, lost cat, pet cemetery cat.
Right, that's what exactly. Thank you. Oh my God. Well, this was a good follow up to that. Okay, so here's the picture. Describe this picture, Aaron. I
love that one. Just a woman with shorts, really short shorts from the 70s in this poofy white shirt, holding up a cross,
a crucifix, like a ginormous,
but it's also in front of an American flag, right?
Yes, and it's the cross is like legit covering her, like the horizontal piece. It's her whole face, exactly.
Entire face,
and she's carrying. She's got a little purse and like something in her hand. So that's the picture. There's the visual. So this morning, this woman appeared on our porch on 22nd Avenue. She stood there for 3 long minutes.
Wow.
Can you imagine?
No.
Seriously.
I would be so scared.
I would be
of having to look at this
I would be looking through everything I had for holy water right then and there.
I'd be getting out the bear spray,
for
honey.
Sure.
I don't know.
It says it felt longer. She looked me in my eye with a dead expression.
They answered the door.
Who does this? Why are people answering doors? No. She did not say a word. She didn't move. She just wielded this crucifix. I didn't know what to do. Was this a mental health crisis? Was this some kind of religious zealotry? And then finally, she just turned and walked away. When she got to the sidewalk, she spun around 3 or 4 times and then continued on her way. It was very ritualistic. Anyway, I still don't know what this was, but it wasn't okay. And if you know this woman, check on her.
Why would you even know what this was?
Also, please tell her to stop because she's freaking creepy. So the answers, this is why I go to
Welcome to Portland.
This is why I go to Nextdoor. This is what I live for.
Oh, Jesus.
Allison says, don't bite on the exorcism. The first one is always free. That's how they get you. and then Kathy says, I would have just fallen to the floor and acted like her exorcism was working. I would have been brutal. I'd pay to see that. And then there were a couple others. Anne says, if anything seems slightly out of the ordinary, consider it a curse from Crucifix Karen. Sell the house, grab the dog and kids, and run. Never look back. Oh my God. And then God has the worst fan base, says Jody. And then Susan says, what the hell is QAnon up to now? And then this is the last one. Kat says she'd have 2 seconds to get off my porch before I showed her the cross won't repel pepper spray.
Yes.
Seriously.
The pepper spray. It's gonna get it.
I'm telling you, it is so creepy. It is so creepy. That's very
That's
disturbing.
above and beyond.
It's disturbing. I mean, you do you. Enjoy your religion.
All right. So I've got a couple cold reads for you now.
What?
Yeah,
okay.
I know already. Here you go.
Okay. Oh my. All right. Oh, here we go. Okay. The worst thing about Girl Scout cookies is that they all use palm oil. Palm oil is primarily responsible for the deforestation of the Amazon rainforest.
Did you know that?
I did know that, actually, but I didn't know that the Girl Scout cookies. I knew that about palm oil.
Do you avoid things with palm oil?
Well, I try, but I'm surely not going to give up my Thin Mints. Just for the record, I mean, Mama's got to have a little something.
Don't they sell palm oil in the grocery store?
They used to. I don't think they do ananymore. I think that it's actually getting phased out. Like it's
coconut oil now.
Everything's coconut oil or safflower or something like that. Okay, so this is palm oil is responsible for the deforestation of the Amazon rainforest, basically the lungs of Mother Earth. And if the death of essential rainforest environments and their inhabitants doesn't tug on your heartstrings and make you reconsider its use, then the impact of palm oil on your heart just might. Palm oil is high in saturated fat, which has been linked to poor cardiovascular health when consumed regularly.
Let's face it. The Girl Scouts.
It's just killing.
They're killing
killers.
you.
They're killers.
They're out peddling these cookies that kill.
This is the secret.
And
that's right.
That's what this poster is telling you.
That's right.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. And then she posts some article about, the health. And then someone from Seattle says, happy for my taste buds, though. Sad overall. Just today at Northgate Mall. Oh, I used to work by there. Northgate Mall. I purchased for future 2022 social event 6 boxes of Thin Mints. Knowing what I know now, I vow to never buy them again until they stop using palm oil. I'm sorry.
It's terrible.
It's going to be hard for me on my Thin Mints. Okay, Amazon has a rainforest too. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Thin Mints are my favorite vegan meal, my only vegan meal, but whatevs. And then chill, this is good. Palm oil is vegan. Blame the vegans. So,
vegans don't.
I know.
Vegans eat olive oil.
I know. It's like, seriously.
Eating freaking palm oil.
Right? Tara says, so many Karens, so little time. Off to eat my Thin Mints. I am not alone. Oh.
What? Yeah. There's a nutritional label.
Someone puts a nutritional label and literally circled in it is crack. This is why.
On the box.
It is.
Box of
that
Girl
is
Scout
legit.
cookies.
That is. It's got enriched flour. Well, now I know why I can't get off these damn things.
Crack cocaine in the Girl
Oh my God.
Cookies.
So it's got enriched flour, wheat flour, niacin, reduced something, mononitrate, vitamin B, riboflavin, vitamin B2, crack, vegetable oil, palm, partially hydrogenated. It's just like crack, just stuck in there.
Just in the middle.
I gotta have this. Oh my stars! Now everything is making so much sense to me.
I know.
Oh my God!
They seem so innocent.
Oh, that is so funny. That is too funny. All right.
Is it?
I have another cold read if you want me to do this.
Okay. Finish it up.
All right, here we go. Knoxville, Tennessee yard sale. So let's try this again. A month or two ago, I tried to find a random date to WWE Raw.
Really?
Uh-huh.
What is that?
And wrestling.
Monday Night Raw.
Oh,
that's like the
I thought
world.
It was a kind of sex.
Well, who knows that? I don't know what color light bulb he has.
Fake.
I don't know what fruit he's eating. I have no idea.
Yeah.
In any case, this random date blew up. Everyone was interested in the story, but it didn't end so well as my date canceled hours before. I'm still up for an adventure though. I have 2 tickets to Dwight Yoakam at Brushy Mountain, and I still want to find that random date that wants to take an adventure with me. Really? Is this really? Okay. I'm 6'4", 275, so I'm a big fella. I do wear spandex in my free time, but promise I won't for this. Okay.
Really?
I can.
Well,
all right, as long as
you know, in my free time,
you do you.
my spend. What the hell is that? Is that a onesie? Are you talking about a wrestling onesie?
No, they're talking about like.
What? I don't. Can you tell me?
Spanx.
What
they're like
is?
Spanx is what he's talking about.
So he's a big guy. He wears Spanx.
Right. Exactly.
But what is that? Is it 2 pieces?
It can be. It depends. If you want your boobs, they've got like onesies. They've got halvesies.
But he weighs 240.
It's 275. I mean, those are some big ass Spanx.
Yeah.
Okay. So I do wear spandex in my free time, but promise I won't for this. I can. This guy's a catch, man. If I were in Tennessee, I can probably drink more than you and faster than you.
Nice.
But I don't have to try that either.
No.
I'm a dog person who has a goofy beagle that you might meet someday.
Oh,
he
really?
He does say he's a
You
catch.
might.
Yeah.
You might.
Exactly.
You might meet someday.
I'm surprised he isn't saying like, I make you pancakes in the morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Then he does say, I'm a catch. And I think you'll have a ton of fun with me. Hopefully this blows up again. And I find a great date that works out this time.
Blows up again.
Blows up again. That doesn't
that's
make
right.
sense.
Because last time when I posted this, I had so many responses.
That's what he meant. Okay.
It blew up.
That's what he meant.
I had to like sign off.
And if it has to be a sales post, $1 for the other ticket. Now it's following the rules. Okay, so his responses.
Okay.
Mercedes heading the list.
And listen to Mercedes.
It's concerning, actually, that he won't be wearing spandex on the date. This guy clearly needs some boundaries, and it's not just the elastic-based fabric kind. I like that. And then Denise, I love me some Dwight Yoakam. And Tiffany says, in parentheses, my mom says I'm a catch. and Jim, I'd love to see Dwight. Does your date have to be a woman? Because count me in if you're not restricted to women. Fair question. Myra, she's good too. This is either my dad or my brother. She's good too. She's catching up. She's catching up with Myra or with Mercedes. Lori says, I'd still be down for meeting the beagle in a well-lit public place, such as a police station. Oh my gosh. That is hilarious. Right. And then Paige says, dude, I'd so be down for this. That's like my dream date right here. Spandex, live music, and a drinking contest with a giant. sounds like a plan.
Who wouldn't want to drink with a giant? I mean, think about it. Think of what
a spandex wearing, beer guzzling giant. That's pretty amazing.
You could have a drinking contest with that.
I would throw down on that.
In a minute.
I would for sure throw down. Because you know what? He can't drink that much because he's gonna be sucked in so tight, like that beer or whatever he's drinking is gonna expand. He'd lose that. I accept.
All right.
Challenge.
Consider the gauntlet thrown. And sir, good sir, if you are out there and you hear this episode, then you may know that your bet is on.
Maul will take you on, big fella, because I know I've been in spandex. You cannot drink very much.
All right. Well, that's it for this week's edition of the Stoners Next Door. We'll see you next week.
Remember, no matter who you are or where you live, be nice to the Stoners next door, because you never know who they are and you never know what stories they have to tell. The Stoners Next Door is a production of Aaron Douglas Enterprises, LLC.